in Tibet, in China, and along the path of the Olympic torch. Once again, Tibet's Dalai Lama is caught up in the complications of being both a spiritual and a political leader. And he carries the expectations of those who come to see him, including 55,000 people who filled Seattle's football stadium.
Good morning, bloggers. Today is Monday. It is April 14th, and there's the Dalai Lama. 55,000 people going to see the Dalai Lama. I say that in sort of shock and surprise, only because I can't imagine that 55,000 people actually know enough who he is to even care to go see him. That's fascinating. I'm getting a zit. Anyway, things are unusual. It was very, very warm this weekend, and it really prevented me from doing anything because I was so hot and thus tired, so I slept more than I should have. Each morning I would wake up very early, as I often do, school teacher and all that, but then I would take a mid-afternoon nap, and I would go to bed around midnight. I did go see a film on Saturday called Smart People with Dennis Quaid and Sarah Jessica Parker and Thomas Hayden Church. And I saw Sarah promoting it earlier in the week on television, and also I heard her on NPR. And that's why I knew the film existed. But I wasn't necessarily anticipating going to see it. And so I read about it on Saturday, and I thought, oh, I might like that. And she spoke, I think it was on The View, she spoke about how, they don't often make movies about people like this. And I thought to myself, well, what does that mean, people like this? Like what? And it was this idea of smart people. So you have a college professor, and the story is not so much, I don't know, it wasn't stupid in any way. It wasn't necessarily predictable. It was in ways, of course. Boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy gets girl back, was sort of underlying, but it wasn't the thrust of the film necessarily. There was more to it than that, and the characters who were telling the story were not necessarily predictable. So there were moments of great joy, and moments of uproarious laughter that I have not experienced in a film since, I went to see Jackass with my friends years ago, in college. Screaming laughter in the middle of the film. And I can't even remember now what it was that was so funny. I might have to go see it again. I enjoyed it so much. It was just wonderful. So that was the weekend, and now we're back to school. I have to say that next year despite all of my complaints about the process of doing a play, I am planning to do 3 plays next year. And the reason why is because of how I feel now, which is just anxiety-ridden over the fact that I have 2 months of school left, and what feels to me like nothing to do. No joy left in these last 10 weeks of school, or 11, not even 9 weeks, I think it is. Where are we, the 14th? Yeah, 9 weeks of school. Anyhow, there must be some joy, I suppose. I'm going to do Hamlet, for God's sakes. There's some joy there, but I don't know. I get restless easily, I have so much to look forward to this summer. Laura's getting married. My best friend's in New York. A best friend of mine, I should say. And my other best friend is done going. What a fucker. And, what else is on? Of course, I'm going to this Shakespeare Institute, which is very exciting. Some of the teachers at school are a bit jealous, and I'm amused. I like people being jealous of me. And that's about it. then I'll spend some time in New York, and then come back for next year, 3 productions. Well, 3 productions might not happen, because if I can't do the musical I want to do, then I'm not doing a musical. In which case, there will be 2 productions. We'll survive. Anyway, that's it. Nothing else to say. I hope all is well with you, wherever you are, and I do hope that you get a chance to check out the videos from my play on YouTube at NHHS Drama is the way I put it there on the YouTube, so it's a different user than me. Alright, that's it. So long. Farewell. Bye-bye.